Right, hey guys, and welcome back to Disgaea. And we're joined, of course, by Doom Prinny.
My face hurts. You
Niku
throw
says
me at
here.
someone.
I did not throw you at anybody.
Are you sure? Why is
I,
my face hurting?
I don't know. did you
Did
face
you
plant
step
some
on
cake?
me?
I did not step on you. Listen,
Niku, Jeffy stepped on
I did
me.
not step on you. Right? Do you know what episode we're on?
Uh, 4?
Yes. And can you see what the title says?
A gift from an angel.
Exactly. And it's your birthday next week, right? And you might be getting a little
Yeah.
gift from an angel. And I'm the angel.
I love how you had to just differentiate that.
What?
God damn.
So, let's
Did you step on the gift before you posted it?
I'm not gonna step on my gift. I mean, I can do
Did you
if you
throw
want.
it at
I
someone?
have not thrown it at somebody.
Did you throw it at the postman?
I have not thrown it at a postman.
Okay.
And I did not throw it at your face.
Did you wrap it badly?
I didn't wrap it at all. But no, and you probably there's a reason, and it's because I bought a parcel box, and
Yes.
literally it wouldn't fit in if I wrapped it. It's like,
Oh, that's fine.
so yeah.
The parcel boxes are bloody expensive, so fucking hell.
So yeah, you're not allowed to open a parcel box until your birthday, obviously.
What if it turns up to me open because Every is the worst postal service?
Well, if it turns up to you open, just make sure that nothing's missing.
If the contents are missing, I'm getting back to you straight away going, you lied to me. You said there was going to be a gold, carrot Prinny inside, and there's just opened foil chocolate. Well, what is this?
Oh, sorry, I ate that. Well, I got hungry, man.
Supposed to blame it on the postman, Jeff.
And hey, Kendall, hey, Niku, hey, Eckhart, how's it going? Welcome on in.
Hello.
I did mention that there will be times when I might mute. That's when my nose is dripping. But yeah, I think I've been a bit naughty and I've not actually done much to scare. So I thought what we can do today is some item world. And I can do my homework now. That makes sense. So let's see whether we've got any items to buy. No.
By the way, King's just entered the room.
No.
If you hear screams, that's him attacking me for food.
Hi, King.
Oh, what are you doing? This cat, man. I wouldn't wish a Bengal on anyone.
I'm doing good, thanks, Eckhart. And I don't have any coffee grind. Do you have a coffee grinder, Prinny?
No, but it's a lot of hassle, guys. Don't get me wrong, French presses, grinders, and all that. They do make nice coffee, but I don't have the luxury of spending half an hour grinding my coffee and then waiting for the beans to diffuse with the hot water. It's just too long, mate. Not got time for that. If somebody wants to become a barista in my house, feel free. I won't be paying you, but you can have some coffee.
So there you go, guys. If you want to do some barista training, get to Prinny's house.
Learn some coffee art as well. That'd be really cool. Sorry, coffee art.
Coffee art. Okay.
4 minutes, whatever, Kendall. Mr. Flash. My friend has one down the road, and when she asked me if I wanted a tea coffee, I said coffee, and then she just sighed, and then I didn't understand why she was sighing. I thought she was gonna make me a instant coffee. Then she got the goddamn grinder out, and it took ages. I timed it. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's King. King, do you want coffee? Jeff, go make King coffee, please.
Okay.
Mickey.
Thank you.
Goo, I've got an angry Bengal here. Come to me. Come to me. He did not come to me. Right. If you hear him crying, it's not because we're not feeding him. He's just a greedy bugger. We fed him like 4 times today. It's too much. He's a pig. He's huge as well.
It's a growing boy.
Oh god, that's what my brother says. You need to stop, Jeff.
Sorry.
Growing boy, like you're a growing boy, Jeff.
I am. I need more coffee.
You need to feed Jeff like coffee.
Coffee. Oh, that's cool. Coffee. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, do you hear that, Jeff? Kendall thinks you sound well today.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a good sleep, but the main problem is the sneezing. So fingers crossed you don't do too much sneezing. And yeah, it's good to ask you actually, Prinny, because do you know what else is also happening next week aside from your birthday?
Yeah, the most game of the year is being released.
And what
called
game
Tekken
is that?
8.
Tekken 8. And have you pre-ordered it, or are you gonna sort it out when it gets released? Or
I don't know what's happening at the minute. I'm not sure if a bunch of my friends are getting me it or not.
right?
So it's a bit of a question mark. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oop.
I need to release the king. He's scratching my carpet.
Remember, guys, if you've got a cat, don't let it scratch your carpet. Have English weather today and last till Monday. Helps to prevent the Oh, is it raining? Well, thankfully it hasn't rained today, and it's not been too cold for once. So I'm pretty happy with that.
So, by Kendall saying he has English weather today, does that mean it's just shit?
I think so.
Because we don't even get nice snow. We get ice and chilling wind. Ugh. Though there was a bit of sunshine in my area, which made no sense. Yes, Kendall agrees it is shit. Yes.
It's shit. I'm quitting that one. That's too tough.
Aww. Kendall, that is adorable. Thank you. So what are your plans for the Disgaea stream today, Jeff?
Well, what I want to do is I want to try and get some other characters leveled up who maybe aren't too... I want to try and get everybody up to level 12 who I'm using, because that's the level that Hogmeister came into us at. So I thought that'd be a good target for us.
To what, sorry?
To level 12.
Okay, Hogmeister, cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Have you enjoyed using him thus far?
I haven't used him too much, to be honest. So no comment. But you know what? Today can be the day that we use him. Let's see what his specials are. Exactly. Because I think you mentioned that I need to use my specials a bit more, right?
Yes. That's how you learn more moves.
Right. So I'll try to use some more specials as well. Just Tiger Charge. As I say, such as Triple Strike.
Cool. Now, Triple Strike is handy because if it's a boss that's really strong and you can't defeat it, you can use Triple Strike to move it out of the way. So if it's blocking the exit,
Right.
Or the exit gate. So, yeah. That's why that move is particularly helpful.
Gotcha. Asbestos is my favourite Prinny. Aside from you.
Hey.
Sorry, Asbestos.
Is he level 12 as well?
He is level 10.
Shut up there.
What?
Sorry, Asbestos. No. You get to the back where you belong, Asbestos.
I'm sure she'd appreciate that, Kendall. Actually, Prinny would probably be easier to do this Starbucks gift card because she's got a smartphone. Whereas,
I mean, I can still do your one, Jeff. Oh, we forgot.
yeah,
We literally met up and forgot to use it. Sorry, Kendall.
we do, and I will still use the your gift card at some point, Kendall. It is every time I think I've met Prinny, I keep forgetting to send her the actual code that you provided. Yeah, sorry, you were saying that you think some of your friends might be pitching in for Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken. So I'm in a bit of a weird place because there's no point in me buying it if they're buying it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because to be honest, I didn't get your Tekken 8 just because I didn't know whether people would get it yet.
Yeah. No, of course.
So the spoiler alerts.
Wouldn't it be hilarious? Wouldn't it be hilarious if I didn't get it and I'd be like, no.
Because everybody else is like, oh, I'm not going to get it because everybody will get it. Oh, are you looking forward to Tekken as well, Eckhard?
Yeah, Eki can't wait to do some Shoryukens on us, right, Eckhard? Oh, he wants the French dude. Ooh la la. Yes.
It does.
There will be lots of crossplay.
All right. Yeah, I'll check that, Kendall. And we will redeem the Starbucks card at some point. As I say, it's just every time I meet up with Prinny, I keep forgetting.
Yes, Eckhard, we can kick each other's ass equally.
Kick each other's ass equally? I'm gonna kick your ass
Yeah.
unilaterally. I ain't kicking my ass.
Yeah, of course he is. Don't underestimate Eckhard. Have you even played Eckhard before?
I don't believe so.
See, Eckhard, you're listening to this cockiness. This is Jeff.
I'm just saying.
To a T.
It is not me to a T.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
so
not.
cocky.
What?
Yeah.
Not.
What was it you said? Oh, because it's your birthday, I'll let you get one hit in. I was like, you're not going to let me win.
That's
I
very
said
kind
one hit.
offer.
I'm
That's
letting
not
you
cocky,
win.
that's kindness. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. You'll have to learn respect. Well, respect has to be earned, Eckhart.
Yeah, you better shit yourself now, Jeff Yard. Ecky, kill him good, man. Sit on him as Kumon fart on him.
Don't fart on me. Don't fart on me.
Move Master, hello.
Hello. So, how did you get into Tekken, Prinny? What's your first Tekken game?
I got into it quite late, actually. I think my friend... So I had Sega Saturn, and then I only had one friend who had... You do realise that that command said the same thing twice, except one was for his nickname Mo, and one was for Move Meister. I'm just saying.
Sorry, I didn't
exactly the same command.
No,
anyway,
that's true.
Yeah, we notice how we went quiet as soon as Move Meister came in, talking about arse kicking and sitting on Jeff and farting on him. Yeah, Move Meister, not ashamed to say, but Eckhard's gonna make a example out of Jeff because Jeff's getting a bit too cocky, a bit too big for his Crocs, you know.
Sorry, I didn't know Mo was his nickname. Well, maybe you're giving a shout out to my friend.
And I have a Mo as well.
Okay, we've all got Mo's.
Oh, Jesus, stop one Mo in the world, Jeff.
There's only one Mo that matters to me.
The one that never picks up your phone, yeah?
Yeah, that one.
So, I had Sega Saturn and I only had one other friend who was into video games.
Right.
And I remember going to her house and playing it, but I can't remember which one exactly. I think it was Tekken 3.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking in my head the portraits. So, yeah, I believe I played Anna and Nina. And then I was comparing Nina and Paul to Sarah and Jackie from Virtua Fighter.
Right.
So that's when I think I came in, but I wasn't consistently playing Tekken. Like I said, I didn't have the console, but I think after Tekken 3, I played... I think after that was Tekken Tag Tournament 1, and then it was Tekken 6, and then Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and then Tekken 7, and then here we are. But I probably might... I mean, I did have... What was it called? The Tekken Dark Resurrection on PSP. I played that a lot. Weirdly enough, handheld, it was great. I really liked it.
And which one's your favourite Tekken game?
Oh, definitely has to be Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Right.
And that was just purely because of the massive character roster. But I guess Tekken 6 otherwise, because that was the only Tekken game to have a co-op online mode. And I had friends where we use headsets and we talk to each other, we play online, we help each other get treasure, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
Really, really like that. What about you, Jeff? What was your favourite Tekken?
It's tough, you know. I would. Tekken 3 was my first one, and I think that one was a really good starting point. So it's always one that I've had a bit of interest in. But I'd also say I did have a soft spot for Tekken 4 as well, which I know tends to get a bit of not so much a bad rep, but because it's so different from the rest of the games. So
Here goes.
How so?
It's sort of like the movement mechanics. So, like Tekken 4 was like proper sort of like 3D in a way, with sort of free-flowing movement. That is a bit different from how it was in any earlier Tekken games or any later Tekken games. I also thought it went a bit more grounded with a story.
Ooh.
So, like Tekken, like Tekken 2, 3, and stuff had all been a bit like almost supernatural, I guess, with like the devil gene and stuff, or turning into demons and stuff like that. Whereas Tekken 4 sort of put it down all to like genetics, and I mean it's still a bit wild, but yeah, it's took I guess a bit more of a almost scientific approach in its storytelling.
Okay.
And you know, it sort of like took away all the kangaroos and the wooden dummies and replaced it with like,
Oh, the fun stuff.
yeah, Manganina were your maze. Bubba got it and he almost beat you up on it. Oh, cool, like I had. 3 was your first too. Nice. Yeah, hey, this. I first played it on a demo disc on PS1. That had it had Tekken 3 and it had Ling Xiaoyu and Eddie Gordo, who were the 2 other new characters for Tekken 3 on this demo disc. On this demo, and yeah, I just remember at one point me and my friend were just playing it like constantly, and then eventually we both just bought the game, and it's one of those on the way home has read like the instruction manual and everything.
I think Eddie was my favourite character for a long time.
It's
He was like the best addition, and people were like, he's a cute character. He moves too fast, and I was like, that's the only reason why I like this guy. He's so fast. He pisses everyone off. It's great because otherwise I was only using girl characters. So it was either them take the piss out of me for playing girl characters, or I pissed them off by playing Eddie.
Well, I remember playing Jasm a couple of times, and we tend to like play different characters, and sometimes we just pick random characters, and occasionally Jasm would end up with Eddie and be like, oh, Jasm, and be like, oh, it's an accident. I'm not too fussed, but yeah, it's funny. Good old Eddie.
So I thought you were going to say, do you know Jasm? I was like, vaguely. I vaguely know the Jasm.
Have you met him?
Yes, a couple of times.
Yeah. Is he as hench as he looks in stream?
Oh man, his chin takes the whole doorway.
A whole doorway.
I know. Be careful, man. He'll just peck you in with one chin swipe. Gone. KO.
I'll try not to get pecked by Jasm. I didn't even know Lahar was over there. got warped. Hyena's dropping some hot lows. Badum-tish. So who are your Tekken mains? Prinny or anybody in chat?
So I guess my mains from Tekken 7 are what do you call it? Bob. I keep thinking he's got a surname. He does not. So it's Bob, and it is also it's Anna. So
Okay.
Bob, Anna, and then I would say third character would be Li Xiaolan.
Right.
I'll be honest, I'm not that good at Li Xiaolan, but I just think he's hilarious when he would what do you call it? Do his little provoke. They all have the. Oh, that was it. They've got what's it's called? They stand there and shout shit at you. I forgot what it's called.
Taunt.
Pardon?
A taunt.
Yeah, that's it. I like his taunt. So I only played Leaf just to wind people up. To be honest, I'm not the best at him. But funnily enough, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, played a lot of Jun, played a lot of Lily and Asuka. But like you mentioned before with Tekken 4, like the difference of the moves with 6, Tekken Tag 2 and 7 are all different. So that's why my mains kept changing.
Right.
When we played the CBT last year, Jeff, I actually was shocked at how good I was with Alyssa. I'm very like 50-50 with her, but yeah, I was like, oh, I guess I'll be picking her up if all my characters aren't in this game anymore. But the thing is, I trained a lot with Alyssa when was it Tekken Tag Tournament where Lars had a story mode. I think it was.
That's Tekken 6.
Oh, is it? All right. So then, yeah. So that in that move set, I learned a lot for Lars and I learned a lot of Alyssa, but I preferred Alyssa over Lars. So yeah, I could play her, but then her moveset's changed again, and it's like, oh, make up your mind. I am not as spongy as these pro fighters who can remember all these different movesets. I cannot. What about you?
Okay, Kazuya.
Let me see. Kazuya.
No, not Kazuya.
And then in the other games,
Kazuya.
Kazuya.
No.
And then Kazuya.
No.
And then Kazuya.
No.
What?
So it's Kazuya.
Yeah.
Devil Kazuya.
Yeah. Kuma.
Jin.
You missed that
Jin.
Kuma. Jin!
Well,
Jin!
no, because it's only Jin because Kazuya wasn't in Tekken 3, so Jin had Kazuya's movesets in Tekken 3.
Kazuya didn't exist yet.
So, yeah, then Kazuya.
Like,
Kazuya.
yummy,
Devil
I
Kazuya.
prefer the daddy.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
I think my answers are reasonable. Okay, Kazuya, obviously, but I really like Kunimitsu.
Oh, she was great.
Yeah.
So where was she originally? Was she originally in Tekken 3?
She's in Tekken 1. Originally, she's pretty much just like a palette swap for Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
And then in Tekken 2, she sort of had a bit of an individual model and voice and move set. And then she wasn't in until... I think she's in Tekken Tag 1, but I don't think she featured in the main game until Tekken Tag 2 as well. I think Tekken 7 was a big return as DLC, so I was pretty happy when she came back as DLC.
Yeah, no, she was great. I think a lot of people were scared to play her, actually. And I was like, nah, Kuni's great. Love her. And the fact they revealed her face, it was like, what? I mean, you still don't get to see Yoshi's face, but I reckon he's scabby and minging, so I don't want to.
You know what? I used to really like Yoshi's sort of very early Tekken 1 design because it's sort of like a lot more humanoid, less alien, but don't know, it just reminds me of like do you know those V for Vendetta masks? It's not like one of those.
Yes, yes. I like the ones where he has double horns. He looks very demonic. I like that look.
Yeah, and then
I didn't like any of the weird fish ones
yeah.
they put on him. I was like, that's just minging and hentai. Get your heads out of the gutters, Japan. Not on Yoshimitsu, at least, please.
So
Also, Agnes, I'm excited to see pictures of your cookies, please. But no cookies and Crocs, because that's a bit there. Exactly. I was waiting for Jeff to say it. That's actually the most grossest thing ever. Don't put any food in Crocs, please. Also, how's your cat in bed? My freaking king was screaming just now. And he will be screaming until some point, and then he'll scream again in the morning. Hi, Floofy.
Oh, hi, Floofy. Okay, I think I just need to end this round because we're getting cloned left, right, and centre.
Oh, Anus, is it going to be late night for you? Are you going to be up till scandalous time of 9 p.m. like Jeff?
Hey, I was in bed at like 7 p.m. last night.
Oh dear.
What do you mean, oh dear?
I don't believe it, Jeff. I bet you were up till like 7 a.m.
No, I did.
lurking.
I went to bed at about 7. I woke up at about 9 just to get some food. And I went back to bed at maybe about 10:30. Oh, thanks for a bit, Shaz.
So you were up past 10. There you go. I was
yeah,
right.
after like 2. That doesn't count. That's like no, that doesn't count.
Anus, I call bullshit.
No, like because if you say I went to bed at 10:30, right, but I had 2 hours from 7 to 9. So if you deduct for 2 hours from 10:30, that's effectively 8:30 I went to bed, right?
No.
Right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So you can say no as many times as you want, and in weird a voice as you want, but it doesn't change the fact I'm right.
Well, I mean, it does, because Anus totally agrees with me, saying you were up all night.
Yeah, because Anus is a moron. You were clubbing.
Jeff, apologise right now.
I'm sorry, Anus. You're not a moron.
Jeff's got his baps in a flap.
I've got my baps in a flap. Okay. I shall write a...
Oh, man. I want to hear more about Anus's ASMR baking. She put molasses in. That'll make it really sweet, isn't it? Oh, yum, 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 yum. God, right, Move Meister? Oh, Anus, you need to go back to making baking streams. That stuff was the shit. Oh, caramel. Oh, yum. So Jeff, you gonna go clubbing tonight as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bamboo.
Here goes.
Dicky.
Goes.
Oh, Roofmeister agrees.
Getting that stickiness in the texture. Oh, from the molasses. They do like I do like good caramel. Why are these guys all bullying me? Very good.
Oh, my nose.
Yeah. There you go. So we're just gonna have a bit of a sneezing fit.
While Jeff's sneezing, let me take the time to say Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day, guys. What you get up to? What shenanigans? Tell me everything. Enjoy the Dindin's Lurk Sick Muse. Catch you in a bit.
Hope you enjoy the dinner. And hey, Sit Muse.
So yeah, have you noticed that if you stand on the yellow, you get to hit twice?
Yeah. I've also noticed that
That
I've
even
had
includes.
oh,
Go on.
I've also noticed that I've got half my characters on like the ones that are like, oh, you take 20% damage, so just need to move them.
See,
off.
Jeff, you gotta be on it, man. You
I
can't be
know,
slacking. Jeff, Move is asking if you're feeling better.
Yeah, the headache and stuff has gone, but the problem is my nose is running like a tap. So, I know it's not very nice to hear, but yeah, it's going through Kleenex like, I don't know, like a nun goes through porno.
Did you say like a porno?
No, like a nun goes through porno. You're probably gonna be like, oh, nuns don't watch porn. Yeah, we do. You're not telling me that a nun.
You're making it sound like nuns watch double porno.
They do. They probably, you know, if they've consigned themselves to a virgin lifestyle.
Maybe they just don't care. Maybe they're indifferent.
I agree.
There are asexual people who just don't want sex.
No, that's true. And then they're nuns.
And then they're nuns. What the hell does that mean? Jasm, Jeff's going to explain to you what he thinks that nuns do in their spare time.
No, they worship. And then they probably get a bit curious. Right? I'm not saying every nun, but you know, there's got to be at least one nun.
You just generalised, but now you're saying one nun. Okay, carry on.
No, not one nun, but like maybe about a good few nuns, yeah. And hey, Jasmine. Need to make sure not to stand on any of these enemy boost tiles.
So Jasmine, what Jeff's trying to say is he thinks nuns get through more porn than most people.
I reckon so.
That's all.
Yeah, I think that's a fair summation. Asbestos.
Oh no! Heal!
I'm healing.
Heal, Jeff, heal!
Healing.
Get Arch out! And heal both of them. No!
Oh.
Heal? No!
Well, I thought for now.
Jeff!
Sorry. Yeah, it's on a slight delay, so I healed just as you said no.
Oh, okay, doesn't matter. She
yeah.
had full health anyway. It's all good. I was looking at the SP bar. My bad.
It's all good.
Jeff's like, "Duh, I'm right.
It goes without saying.
You see that? I was talking about this, the cockiness. Jasmine, I can't wait for you to murder him on Tekken 8. Can't wait, Jasmine.
Fucking hell. Okay. March is dead. I think this one is probably just gonna have to be run for it. Of this enemy boosting. Jasmine, don't say that, because when you beat me, it's gonna look really embarrassing.
Here goes.
When Jasmine doesn't even try, but presses one button and then Jeff is dead.
Okay, I'll be honest and upfront, guys. I'm not that good.
Oh, shut up! You
No.
can't take.
I think it's important to be open and candid about these things. Jesus. Oh, that's not even mine.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jasmine. Are you playing a little bit of Hi-Fi Rush offline so you can try the other music? Or once you've committed, are you allowed to swap? I have no idea, but it's cool to know for other people who want to play it, because I know a lot of people wanted to play it while you've been doing it. It's such a cute game. Diddy 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 boom.
Oh no. I think this might be the end of us.
If you use one of your items and use
Oh, yeah.
Jency's...
Exit.
Are you an item mod, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't kill all of your people. Just exit.
Forgot about that.
Item. Mr. Jency's exit. Yes. Yeah, I agree with my star. We're all missing out on the one Bethesda title. That's fantastic.
Oh, Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, it looks really cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the voice acting and the little cutscenes are quite funny, and there's a cat. It's not to like, man.
Okay, well, let's see how this one goes. I like this music. So have you got anything planned for this weekend, Prinny? Fuck.
I'm thinking, hopefully, possibly tomorrow, I get to watch the Boy and the Heron. which is the new Studio Ghibli film.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure if that's set in stone. But if I do watch it tomorrow, it's going to be the dubbed version, which is great because that's Christian Bale and Robert Pattinson.
And Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah, he's in it, right? Cool. And apparently it's quite a few people have given mixed reviews on it, but the main consensus that I'm getting is it's a very complex movie and you have to really focus. So I think maybe for me it's best to watch the dub first so I can kind of get a gist of what's going on because I'll be too busy reading and I'll miss everything.
Right.
And I think that's it for me. What about you? Anything planned?
Nothing really. I think we did have football tomorrow.
Footy.
But I probably won't go if I'm still sneezing.
Oh, but you can have an advantage on the other team by sneezing on them and then running away from you.
Maybe.
But you are most likely going to get sick because even sicker because it's going to be cold, right?
Yeah, but I think to be fair, it's just not something I fancy when I'm sneezing or just having a running nose. But we'll see. Otherwise, it could have been an opportunity to see my Mo.
Oh, Mo! I'm sure if you message Mo, Mo's going to be like, ew, stay away from me, I don't want your lurgies. Alright, good to hear that Armour and Jasmine are also interested in seeing the dub version of The Boy and the Heron. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh, Gurren Lagann movie? Did a new one? Amazing. That show was crazy good.
Oh, which show?
Oh, Gurren Lagann. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's this anime. It's done by the same studio that have done, I believe, Cyberpunk anime. Yeah, they're freaking amazing. Oh, I believe it's the same studio actually that did Luluco. So yeah, really good studio.
Yeah, I know all about them. Coming. Oh, is this? Does this geo signal thing also get invincibility?
If it's the invincibility one, yes, you
Oh.
can't break it.
That's invincibility.
Oh,
oh, so
I don't know. Try hitting it. I don't think it's. Oh, I don't know. I don't see where the geode is for invincibility. I don't think it's any of those ones that you've just.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna have to take a hit, but it looks like all three of them are.
Out of range.
If that's the case, you can't break them unless you. Yeah, it's complicated. I hate geodes. I hate them so much.
So I'm guessing. Oh, I suppose maybe I could try and throw it in a non-invincible.
Yeah, I mean, I think all three of those attributes are on all the same bits. Yeah, look. I could say just go to the exit, Jeff.
Yeah.
Just run to the exit.
The problem is that the exit's sort of guarded by a bunch of monsters that I can't kill.
See, Move Meister knows everything. It's it's complicated. People have differences. People want more money, they leave. But yeah, certain styles you can see. So Jeff, apart from sleeping this weekend, do you will you be publishing more Final Fantasy art?
I won't, but I think what I might do is I've been watching Watchmen on YouTube.
You dirty bastard.
So yeah, I think I'll watch more of that.
You just like blue schlong, don't you?
No, it's not a blue. Well, actually, this one's like a sequel series to it.
Oh.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting so far. Okay, I think I'll try. Email. Okay. Throw some enemies. Don't worry, we're getting out of here now. So this, guys, has been an example of how item world can be frustrating.
Yes. Sometimes it's like unforeseen, generated randomness can just ruin your whole run.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're on top of everything, and then you're dead, running away and trying to see if you've got urgency exit in your bag.
Like, when every tile is invincible, that... Okay, apart from that tile here, it effectively makes it possible to beat the...
It's alright, Jeff. Some things you can't have control of. Or you do, but it's really like... what's the word? Anal.
Okay, I'll lift this thing up on the exit.
What's wrong?
Sorry, it's difficult to see, but I can't seem to lift whatever's on the exit.
Oh, so try doing your triple strike to get out of the way.
I think the other enemies are in the way of it, right? Oh, but I guess it could... Oh, but would the wall be in the way?
You can throw maybe the second monster out of the way and then triple strike the ghost to where that thing was.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. See, that's how we have you, because I would not have figured that out.
That's alright.
Hell. wait, which one's got triple strike? That's Tay, isn't it? Where's Tay at? Ah, Tay can't get down there. Okay. But if we lift you up, there we go. Okay. Dude.
I'll finish this.
Here we go. Don't worry, guys, we're getting out of this. So lift up Bruce, throw him all the way back where he came from. Strike you.
La 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 la.
We did it.
Yay! And hello, Rio. Boom.
Feels like that.
Boo, 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 boo.
So are you streaming tonight, Prinny?
Yeah. Why not?
And what's on the menu?
Do a little bit of streamery. Do you know what I'm thinking about it? So I could do Soul Hackers. I could do Disgaea 7. I could actually do Little Goody Two Shoes. I don't know. What am I feeling in the mood for? Could do Katamari as well.
And how did you discover Katamari?
I played one of the games many years ago, I think on either PlayStation or PlayStation 3. I didn't get very far on it because it wasn't the game that I'd originally played years before that, and it gave me really severe motion sickness.
Right.
And to this day, I still haven't figured out which one it was I played because I've got two of them now. The remasters, which is Katamari Damacy Reroll, and also We Love Katamari Reroll, Royal Reverie, and yeah, neither of them are the one that I played that I had to give up after I couldn't even get past the tutorial. That's how sick I got. So yeah, I think a friend showed it to me originally, and I was just wowed by it. I just thought it looked super kooky, really colourful, like really like upbeat music, and that's something that just bewitched me, and I was like, oh, I like this. And then many years later, got to try the remasters, and they were even better. Sometimes some games, I mean, like, because I'm a JRPG enthusiast, I can play the old originals and enjoy them, whereas some, probably the new gen of people playing games are like, ugh, too ugly, can't play it. But then certain games I can play the old version and be like, oh no, it's too slow for me. I think for fighting games, I can't go back to the old ones.
Right.
They're just too slow. Whereas, yeah, I feel like Katamari has improved a lot because of the increased graphic. And maybe that's why maybe I've gotten over my whole motion sickness. Who knows?
Okay.
Though I have seen someone, I think someone I know has the old version of Katamari Damacy, and there's very little difference, but the speed made a difference on me wanting to vomit. So yeah.
Right.
The little things, guys. And I know Jasmine, you wouldn't catch him dead playing an unmodded Final Fantasy because he can't stand how wrinkly and fugly they are. And their lip flaps going all over the place.
I love a good lip flap.
Do you?
I
Do you like the lip flap flapping around your bap?
Not flapping around my back, but I like the lip flap flapping.
Oh, okay. Maybe, Jasmine. I don't know. Possibly. I should dig through my games and just find it, because I do actually know where some of my PlayStation games are. Don't ask me where my Sega Saturn shit is. I have no idea. It's packed up somewhere in my hole. But yeah.
In your cupboard like
If it
Narnia.
don't flap, Jeff, this is important. If it don't flap, is it really a bap?
Eh? I suppose not. Yeah, I suppose its flappiness is in contention.
In contention of what? Bless you.
Thank you. Not too sure, to be honest. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Here
Yeah,
goes.
I suppose there are some non-flappy baps.
Okay.
For example, when I saw Baker John this morning,
Yeah.
he provided me a non-flappy bap. He said, "Here you go, here's
And
a
then.
flappy bap." I said, "Thank you."
Okay.
He said, "You're welcome, my liege."
Okay.
So, yeah. Did I tell you he called me Buddy yesterday?
And did you like recoil in disgust?
I did. I said, "Buddy?" And he went, "Oh, sorry, my liege."
Yeah, don't get comfy with me. Yeah.
And then when he asked me for my order, he went, I think I got a turkey ham. I was like, "Oh, can I have a turkey ham salad, buddy?"
Yeah.
He knows not to call me that in future. Just for those watching, me and Baker John are good friends. In the loosest sense of the term. I've actually been speaking to the postman quite a lot recently.
Mhm.
So we've got a new postman in the office. So
Oh, yeah, you're good friends with the posties.
yeah, he's. I asked him to start thinking us more checks. So I've not had a check in ages. But instead, it's just.
Why do you want
boring.
to check?
So we can get some money.
Oh.
Oh, it should there be more exciting.
Oh,
news.
you're telling. Sorry, you're telling him to deliver you more checks so you can get paid. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I was actually being like, nobody uses checks anymore. Jeff, what's that about?
Yeah, you'd be surprised actually how many we still get.
Really? I just thought it was redundant.
Yeah. I mean, effectively it should be, but. But yeah, there are some insurer firms or solicitor firms who sort of just deal with checks. But no, I agree. I've only ever written, I think, 2 checks in my life. Actually, 3 checks.
Mm.
So, yeah. One was to my dad, just so that I could have an excuse to use this checkbook that I got. There you go, kids. Checks. Good system.
Oh, there was Katamari games on PSP and Vita. I didn't know that, Jasm. Shoot! I wonder if I did own any. Let me check it out, Jazz. I'm sure I have a bag of random PlayStation-ish games. I'll see if I had that, because there was a time where I did find really cheap PSP games from I don't think it exists anymore. It was called Game Nation, I think. No, Game Station, where they had 4 games for like 20. That was like the holiest of deals.
Yeah, I have
So
a
good.
feeling Game Station
did
might
you
have been
have-
bought out by Game.
It is Game Station, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, check you out writing checks. Jeff, do you write out checks? Is this how you can delay people getting paid by you?
I don't write out checks anymore. As I say, I've only done it twice. So we were bought out by Game. Yeah, because back in Stockport, Game and Game Station used to be next door to each other. And then we actually had a GameStop as well. Which is where I bought Tekken 1.
Oh, memories.
I know. Good times. Asbestos needs to get healed. Yes,
Lee.
good. Get to safety. Okay, nobody hurts asbestos. Have you had a favourite like character name in Disgaea at all?
There's been so many. Let me see. What was it? I'm trying to think. There's been a lot, because a lot of the randomized names are really funny.
I remember you got one that really fitted Ashua. I forgot exactly what it
Wah,
was.
wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
It was just wah wah wah. Yeah.
It's like, did you make that specifically? And just like, no, it's just a random
Nah.
name.
Just random, and then I think I generated it twice.
Right.
Yeah. So but then some of them are really like long and annoying, convoluted. Like it'll be like you randomize it and it goes the thief's eye. Why is my character going to be called the thief's eye? Like, please.
Am I right in thinking you had one called Fire Extinguisher?
Yes. I think I had to delete it though.
What a legend. Yeah, I think that's why. I mean, asbestos is like. I don't think anybody in the UK would call the character asbestos, really. I remember our
That
high
white
school.
called out to you.
Yeah. Yeah, because our high school had to keep getting shut on several occasions because of asbestos being found.
That's not a good thing. Yeah.
It's not, I know. But, you know, when you're up north, we can't afford proper non-asbestos
Here goes.
fittings in our schools.
You mean like shoes?
Like shoes, exactly. Here's asbestos and snow. Wow. Yeah, there's quite a big employment law and health law issue with asbestos.
Ooh, that's minging, Jasm.
Yeah, because it's I mean, if an asbestos fibre gets into your system, it only takes really one fibre to sort of give you permanent lung damage.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, there's quite a big legal case about whether, especially in relation to psychiatric damage, and whether they could recover compensation for having psychiatric damage because they think because if you ingest the fibres, it doesn't necessarily give you a disease, but it can give you the disease.
Wow. Wow, that's stressful.
Yeah. Easy. So, that's your education on asbestos for today.
That's really scary, you know.
It is. It's, especially because it's so commonplace back then. And even today, people still sort of uncover it. Don't look at a recent report about microplastic. Oh no, okay. I'm trying not to. I mean, I always think about you know, how much stuff will end up coming out about.
Yeah, Jeff, you're northern. You're strong. You know, a lung full of asbestos shouldn't be able to stop you.
Okay, I will not be stopped by plastic. Mice plasticity. Come on, Infinity. Triple strike. Yep. Ah! Nice. Let's get some of the others out. Asbestos, you're up. There we go. Oh man, asbestos is so strong.
Meow.
Meow indeed. There we go. I think you mentioned Flon's like a fan favourite character, isn't she?
Yeah, she's super cute and wholesome.
like
She's
me.
a healer.
Yep.
She can use she's really good at long range weapons. And I've met her, the voice actress. She's
Ooh.
the loveliest person on the planet. Yeah, she's super sweet.
Where did you meet the voice actress at?
So, funny story this. I think you might find this great. There's this event that I always volunteer at 2 times a year.
Yeah.
And it was this one particular event, these two, like, like retro veteran voice actors came, and I just looked through their list of accreditations, and it just blew me away because this was a lot of the stuff that probably were my first anime OVAs I saw when I was really, really young. So her name was Sandy Fox,
Okay.
and so first of all, already she was amazing because she's the voice of Betty Boop.
Ah,
She's the most recent Betty Boop,
Yeah.
at least. I think there've been a few, and she's done loads of stuff. So she does Flawn. She actually does a lot of voices in Nisa games, as well as she's one of the original voice actors from Ghost in the Shell movie.
okay.
And yeah, she does all the cute characters in different shows. She's quite a famous character in Sailor Moon. She is Chibi Moon.
Right.
But so the part that I think you'll find very interesting was she was there with her husband, who is also a voice actor. He actually played a lot of heartthrobs in all my old JRPGs, but you will know him as Dr. Cortex.
Ah, like slang.
Yeah, exactly. So, and he also, so she did Flawn, right?
Yeah.
And there was another game that I mentioned before, like if you guys come into my stream, you know I talked about it before. It's this other Nisa game called Phantom Brave. It's a lot older, and definitely the mechanics are very similar-ish, but different, and it's a lot harder. And so the main character in that game was Ash, and Ash is played by Lex Lang. So they've actually done games together, voice acting. So that was really cute. So I had to. So I got the chance to interview both of them, but I was proper gushing over Sandy Fox. But the funny thing is, I actually hate Flawn as a character. She irritates the crap out of me. She's like the character who's always looking on the bright side, and love is the answer, and you're just like, shut up. But yeah, it was really like funny because obviously that's like one of her lesser known characters, and I was like, oh my god, you're the character I hate. This is amazing. She was just. It's amazing when you meet these people, like, because I've met so many different voice actors, different stages in their careers, different ages, and she was like so ecstatic that I knew any of her characters, and was like always willing to talk, and very like kind and warm to everyone that came up to her. So it was like, oh my god, you are actually Flawn. Like it's like no question why you got cast for her. You're actually her as a person, because everything, like she was telling me like motivational talks that she's done and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my god, you're actually the embodiment of cute and wholesomeness. Honestly, her voice is very similar. Like she's got a fantastic, like if you met her, you're straight away gonna go, yeah, she's a voice actress. There's something about her voice that's special.
Right. Okay. In terms of voice actors and voice actresses, actors that you've met, have there been any standout ones? Any ones that you've really enjoyed? As well as
Oh man, they're all awesome, man. I mean, everyone's awesome in their own different way. One particular voice actor shocked me because I was interviewing two at the same time, and I said to both of them, if you weren't doing voice acting, what would you be doing? And he straight away went, I'd be working in a circus. And I started laughing, and he was wearing a face mask, and he just looked at his colleague, and then they both looked at me going, why are you laughing? And he went, all I'm good at is acrobatics and voice acting. Literally, I'd work in a circus, and I was just crying. Like, I don't want to say his name wrong, but it's Rico Fardiejo. I'm so sorry, Rico, if you ever hear this or see this. Rico does loads of like muscly characters, and can confirm that he is very acrobatic and he is very muscular, and I understand when he says yes. I would be in a circus because goddamn, he's done what do you call it, motion capture
Right.
for free running. So he said a dream of his would be to do motion capture for Assassin's Creed. And I was like, dude, you can, bruh, you can, you're amazing. He did some flips at this event in front of us, and we were like, oh my god, we're not insured. Please don't break anything on the ceiling. We're fine. We know you're fine. You'll be fine, but we're worried about the building. Yeah, just the versatility of people, because I know. So with him was another voice actor called Brian Beacock, who I've met a few times. He's such like a lovely person. He was giving me career advice, like loveliest guy. But Brian Beacock, you may know him as Agumon. Wait, it's either Agumon or the yellow one. What's the yellow one? No. All right, I don't want to get it wrong. He does one of the famous Digimons, but also you know him as Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. So Brian Beacock, funnily enough, was I'd met him a few times before I'd met Rico, and then I interviewed them together. But Beacock was the one who was telling me, voice acting, you have to be on it to get yourself on loads of different projects or reoccurring series, and you never really know what's going to be popular or reoccurring. So you got to have your finger in those different pies. You got to have different jobs. So that really opened up my eyes as being like a freelancer. So he said when he wasn't voice acting, he was doing freelancer consultancy. So I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, like it's just one of those things. You got to have different caps and different jobs. So I learned a lot of practical advice from Brian Beacock, and then from Rico, he was just like saying the honest truth. He was like, find out what you're good at, and you got to always have to have a plan B, because if things get dry in the voice acting world, I know what I'm good at, and he does that. And yeah, sometimes, like I have a friend who's a model. I'm sure most people in chat will know who she is. It's Stormy Jazzy. So she's a model, but I met her through other jobs. So we did promo work together. Then she told me, like, when I got to know her, she was a model, but on the side she does design, she does art, she does loads of different stuff. So yeah, some people just, if you're not into just one 9-to-5 job, then you gotta be good at loads of stuff, because freelancing is a hard life, man. And thank you for attending my TED Talk on life and careers.
No, I mean, well said. But yeah, I think it is always quite important, I suppose, to have a backup plan. Because I mean, I wanted to be an astronaut. But apparently,
Yeah, you mentioned this.
yeah. Unfortunately.
Is it a problem because you've got asthma?
I imagine it would have been. Also the fact that I don't live in America, and also the fact that I'm not... Because I think to be an astronaut, you obviously have to be good at physics. I think if not PhD level, there's certainly a university level. And then you've also got to have like military experience. Or at least the astronauts of the 70s did, because I think most of those were in like the Air Force and stuff. But yeah, we've got because we've got the Artemis project going on, so I think they're aiming to put man back on the moon by the end of the decade and set up a lunar moon base. So
Could be you, Jeff. You better get training now.
I know. Well, I've been like looking into all that, like an excited child. No, Anus. I'm sure you'll find something you're good at one day.
Is Anus taking the piss? Seriously. One, Anus could be a baker. She's so good at baking. 2, she could be a model, because I saw that swimsuit stream.
Oh, yeah.
She's got banging body. 3, I don't know, man. She could be on one of those shows where like
Try and watch.
you know where you used to have staring contests
Sorry.
and you wait for people to flinch. Like when she threw that controller at her TV, man, it took her ages before she exploded in laughter. In laughter as well.
Man, that Mankini was great.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there you go, Enos. You've got this has turned into a
We're
career
crocs
advice.
on the moon.
My crotch on a moon.
Ines, if Jeff becomes a what do you call it? If he becomes what do you call it, an astronaut?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to buy him some Crocs. There's no
Bloody
other
well,
way
so I am
he's
not
gonna
putting
get
Crocs.
Crocs on his feet. You
No.
have to buy them for him, and he's gonna wear them on the moon.
I am not gonna wear them on the moon.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Why
They're
don't
gonna
you
be
wear Crocs on
floating
the moon?
around your
No,
face in the
they are
shit.
not floating around my face on the shit because they're not going. I take them to space just to put them in the fucking sun. I'm not putting Crocs on the moon. Why would you say that? Have you gone silent? Why would you say that?
One small step for Crocs.
No.
One giant
no.
leap for Jeff's
No.
integrity.
No. Like,
No.
no. Stop bullying me. Small steps for Crocs.
Anus.
No. There's not gonna be any steps for Crocs because they ain't coming to a moon with me.
Anus, make sure you get him the heels, yeah?
No.
Those clogs would
Yeah.
look great on Jeff.
No, they won't. So they're not going on me. No. Stop it. Come. There we go. Wow. Go here. Show these crockless bastards what we've got. The heels are a must. Right, fine. I don't want moon dust. I'm gonna gang up on Lahal.
Oh no! Why would you do that, Jeff?
It's an accident. Look, he got him. Have you seen Archie recently? Not.
Pardon?
Have you seen Archie recently? Not Archie Raheel.
No, I haven't actually. No, I haven't. Actually, it's been a few weeks. Maybe Archie's on holiday.
Maybe. If so, why didn't he invite me?
Because you didn't fly out to America? Is that where he lives?
Canada.
Or was it Canada? Canada! Yes, I said Canada, clearly.
Don't worry, Arch, it's a Friday. Please, we love you. Right. Woohoo! Hey, standby.
Hi! Hello! Standby, will you be going to the next American TwitchCon next year?
Gosh. Hello. HP actually. Okay. For now.
I might not. The people I would be meeting up with wouldn't be able to make it. No.
What if we told you, Standby, that we might be able to make it? Would that change your mind?
Yeah, would that change your whole outlook?
Hypothetically
Would that
speaking.
peer pressure? Yeah, and would that peer pressure you into getting your friends to go there as well?
Ah, that's supposed to kill it. Come on, for their counter.
I can do it. Yes.
I'm hoping that this. No, you dickhead.
Here goes.
Yeah, that might work for nothing. Okay.
One thing I've always wondered, why are all the healers got their eyes shut? What's that about?
I know, sleeping on the job.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember in like the Pokemon, Pokemon Yellow, Brock had his eyes shut whenever you went to fight
I
him.
can do it. Yes.
Wouldn't mind, but he still kicked my ass. To be fair, that first gym was proper tough and you just had Pikachu.
Okay.
Trying to get through like the Onyx and Geodude.
Geodude.
What things we've covered? I might have accidentally healed it actually. Okay, well, now I purposefully killed it. Doesn't seem to be too many enemies on this one, but don't quite like the look of this enemy boost times 6, so you know what? Not even gonna deal with it. Da-da-la. think we're up to. Okay, this one's like a nice easy one. Come on, asbestos. Hey, welcome back, Sit Muse.
How was Dindins?
And more importantly, what did you have for Dindins?
Yes.
Have you had dinner yet, Prinny?
I have. I made a homemade katsu curry.
Oh, nice. Oh, bless me.
Less of you.
Yeah, keep trying to.
I had rice with furikake. Yes, rice seasoning and udon soup with tempura prawns. Ooh, very nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that sounds good. And yeah, the katsu curry as well. Pretty much whenever we ever have like Japanese food, my sort of go-to is always the katsu. Not Archie. When asbestos. Get him.
But it was frozen tempura from Sainsbury, nothing fancy. Prawns are prawns, man. As long as it tasted good.
See, that's what I meant. I meant nuns like prawns. Nuns like prawns.
Yeah, sick muse, don't listen to Jeff. He's talking a load of bollocks now.
A load of what? Not familiar with that terminology.
Bullshit.
Balty?
He was- Yeah, he was saying that nuns watch more porno than any other normal human being.
I say that nuns have the potential to enjoy watching pornography.
You did not say potential. No,
That's what I
you did
meant.
not.
That's what I meant.
Right.
Exactly. And I'm true. It is true. How does Jeff know that fact? Well, I'm a nunologist.
Exactly, Jeff. Yeah. How many nuns did you survey for this?
Couldn't. Or too busy watching porn.
Yeah, so this is how Disgaea is going. Jeff's too busy chatting.
No.
Box full up. Oh yeah, another thing. He was talking about how he's gonna beat all of us on Tekken.
Yeah.
And I was like, just you wait. Then Jasmine comes to the chat. Oh, I'm not that good at Tekken. I was like, oh yeah, cowering in front of Big Balls Jasmine.
Big balls.
Jasmine about to destroy you. Yeah, he's gonna destroy you with his balls.
No, he's not.
I don't even know what character Jasmine plays, but they have massive balls. And they're gonna take you down.
There you go. Then. There you go. I think it's time we finish this item world. I'm not talking bear shit. I don't play as Kuma.
Yeah, man. He's been smelling a lot of bear
I
ass
have
today.
not been smelling bear ass. Name one time when I smelled a bear's ass.
Yeah.
One time.
Bad taste bear,
One,
man.
not bad taste bear.
He
No,
put his leg
no,
up once,
no,
and then you were like,
no,
sniff, sniff,
no,
sniff.
No, I was not like sniff, 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 because it didn't happen.
What else did Jeff do today? That was hilarious.
Right, what do you mean, what else did I do? I've not sniffed a bear's ass. You stop bullying me, you're here to guide
I
me.
know, sick is, but let's be real. He's been sniffing some bear ass as well.
What do you mean, let's be real? You've not been real.
Actually, if we're going to take it in the slang terms, you've been smelling a lot of random people's asses.
I have not been sniffing anybody's ass.
If you haven't been sniffing a bad taste bear's ass, you've been sniffing a bit of Nick Fight's ass, a bit of Cybernator's ass.
No.
Not even Jasmine's ass.
Not even Jasmine's ass. Oh.
Oh my god! I have to tell Jasmine that you won't sniff his ass. Break him.
I mean, I was thinking of raiding Jasmine, so you know, maybe he'll have the opportunity soon enough.
Oh wow! So we're gonna do it as a sniff Jasmine's ass raid, yeah?
Can do. I've not been sniffing on the ass. I've not been eating claw food. Whose ass have I sniffed, Prinny?
Everyone's.
Who's everyone?
Eckhard.
Nope.
Nope. Who else were you bad mouthing? Me.
Nope.
Probably R-Phase.
Nope.
Probably BB Hunter.
No. Are you a nun?
Who else?
Are you a nun?
Who knows? Maybe.
Right. Well, unless you're a nun, I've not bad-mouthed. I've not even bad-mouthed. I'm complimenting them.
You've been calling them you've been calling them porn enthusiasts.
I'd say that they have the potential to be porn enthusiasts.
No, you did not say the word potential once.
It's implicit.
Until now. You're dropping it now like it's hot, but you weren't a few hours ago.
Right, okay.
Hey, Sick Muse, we should ask Princess Melis to ask her local nun and priest if they watch a lot of porn. See what they say.
Alright, I can message him now if you want. Let me just log into Pornhub. I'm just saying, right? Nuns who have, you know, with their own rights and, you know, with their own belief and beliefs in what righteousness and everything, who have devoted their lives to a life of celibacy. They might think, you know, I wonder what it'd be like. They might just think, let's watch it for educational purposes. It's like I was saying, I can't be an astronaut. I can't. So I watch YouTube videos on space.
I thought you were going to say you watched a lot of porn instead.
Yeah, I watch the Martians getting randy. I watch the fills up Uranus.
Oh look, astronaut Anus.
Right,
so in space.
Yeah, red ring of Saturn. So I'm just saying, Star Wars. I'm just saying, I like space. Can't be an astronaut. I watch videos about space. I read up on it. If I'm a nun, can't shag about. Like, okay, fine. I'll just watch a video of it.
I think they're allowed to shag about now.
Oh yeah, nowadays.
Laws have changed.
But, you know, back in the olden days, we couldn't. But yeah, you know, it's like anything really. So that's where I stand on the matter. Is Brian Cox a space guy? He is. He is. You know what song did Brian Cox mean, Meister? Anyway, guys, I think that we're going to call it here. So, what have we accomplished today? Well, we've done some item world. Got our characters leveled up slightly. Yeah, I think City still needs to go to there, but Flan and Etna have leveled up. So, yeah, I think by next week I want to get City's, Flan, Asbestos, and Archie and Etna up to level 12. So, again, it'll probably be a short stream next week because it's Prinny's birthday stream next Friday as well. And she'll be doing some community games over on her channel, and she'll also be streaming tonight. So
Yeah. While I will be prepping for my stream shortly, Jeff will be watching porn.
I will not. No. I will not.
Yeah.
No. I've not sworn to a life of celibacy, have I?
You'll be eating your dinner.
I'll be eating my
your dinner whilst
yeah.
watching porn.
No. Unless you're going to be streaming pornography, I'm not going to be watching porn tonight. Are you streaming porn tonight?
No, I think
Right,
I'd
so
be
I'm not
banned
watching it
on
then.
Twitch.
Right, so I'm not watching. I'm not sniffing ass either. Right.
Oh, anus is very interesting.
It's okay, Jeff.
If you're
will
not
be
sniffing ass, what are you sniffing, Jeff?
Well, at the moment, I'm sniffing up mucus.
Oh.
Does anybody watch porn while having dinner?
I'm sure there are people who do, 100%.
Yeah, probably. Nuns watch it while having the communion. Well,
Yeah, man, whilst they drink that body of Christ or blood of Christ.
Well, sorry for anybody who blasphemed today. Any nuns watching, you know, at least you'll be all in heaven and I'll be burning in hell.
Also, Jeff is super ignorant, so please, nobody get offended by any of the comments made in the stream.
Made in jest. So, yeah, Pope, if
made
you're
in
watching.
Jeff.
Made in Jeff. So, yeah, I think. Have you got any final words to say?
Guys, wrap up warm. Weather is very cold, dude. If you're a local UK person, do not underestimate.
Right, sorry to interrupt. I've just saw on the Guardian, Pope Francis says sexual pleasure is a gift from God, but avoid porn.
See, I
And that's
told
in the
you,
Guardian
that's
2 days
time
ago.
now.
I'll
Well,
link
there
that.
you go, Jeff. You fibbed.
I
You-
did.
You insinuated. You insinuated some naughty
So,
things.
Yeah.
They're
So
just gonna
apparently,
get
yeah,
some dirty. They
sexual
don't have to watch
pleasure,
it. It's
go
fine.
for it. Porn. Bad. Porn
God,
is a sin.
apologise. You need to apologise, Jeff, for insinuating.
Okay. I apologise to any nuns. I apologise to the Pope. I apologise to God. And yeah. Yeah.
I mean, technically, God is watching porn the most because he can see everything going on, right?
yeah, but he's
at
not
all
enjoying
times.
it, is he?
It's like 24/7.
No. But, I mean, he's probably too. It doesn't affect him. He's seen all sorts of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I also apologise to whoever is sort of like the angel administrator for putting us into heaven or hell or purgatory. If that's you,
Why?
I think you're doing a great job. I'll slip you a fiver when I get up there. So, yeah, there you go. No porn for the religious. No porn for me. And we'll lead over to Jasm. Maid message can involve sniffing his ass.
Yes.
Not literally. I apologise to Greg's. Do you remember when Greg's did the nativity scene but replaced Jesus with a sausage roll? He got like criticised for
Yeah,
it.
and did loads of people really find it really funny?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of split between finding it funny and finding it in bad taste. I thought it was funny, but again, I'm not particularly religious or anything. So.
Religious, yeah.
But yeah, I said if I was Greg's sort of PR, I would not have tweeted that. I'd have thought like.
But you're glad they did, right?
Yeah, I'm glad whoever did it had the balls to do it, but I was like, what the fuck?
Do you think they got sacked afterwards?
I don't think so, because that must have had to have gone through so many people. Anyway, sorry, Prinny, I interrupted your last words. Go and wrap up warm.
Wrap up warm, hydrate. In this case, alcohol's good. It will warm you up, and don't hurt animals. See you later, dude.
Bye. And for the Bod Squad, it's a goodbye from Jeff Yard. And goodbye from
Prinny.
Prinny, dude. Bye.